so I'll just admit them. Okay, should be good to go. Again, thanks everybody for joining today's AI XR Innovation Day. This is Pankaj Gupta from EthAum's Partners. And as always, we will start with a brief introduction and welcome from Madhu. And here we go.
Hello everyone, I'm delighted to welcome all the innovation leaders, investors and startups who are joining us today for EthAum's Partners AI Corporate Innovation Day. Just to introduce myself, I am Madhu Gupta, Managing Partner at EthAum. We are a deep tech revenue scaler based in Singapore and have supported more than 120 B2B global startups so far. As you may know, EthAum is popular for its Zero BS revenue scaler program. And we conduct this program with the sole purpose of securing enterprise pilots through our go-to-market ecosystem and activities. It gives us immense pleasure to announce that after countless hours of work and careful evaluation, we onboarded 11 innovative AI and extended reality startups for our Zero BS revenue scaler program. These startups are from pre-seed to Series A stages, disrupting diverse sectors such as healthcare, media, retail, advertising, education, fintech, and telco. During this program, EthAum and startups will be collaborating with various corporate leaders and system integrators to unlock pilots. And what could be a better way to initiate this startup enterprise collaboration than hosting an innovation day with corporate leaders like you? Today, you will watch pre-recorded video pitches for 4 minutes and we will take 1 or 2 questions. If there are more questions, then please feel free to put them in the chat section and the respective founders will reply soon. I hope you have fun at the event and fall in love with the founders' passion and innovative solutions. I will now ask Pankaj to move the event along. Once again, thanks a lot for joining the event and support.
Fantastic. That was a pretty energetic start from Madhu. Now I would request our jury members to introduce themselves. As you may already know, we have pretty diverse and amazing jury with us to share their experiences and provide feedback, insights to the startups. Also, jury will rate startups on different aspects of the business. They will provide feedback at the end of the session. And I think because jury members come from the commercial background, it would be a fantastic go-to-market insight for the startup. Now I would request Bryce. Bryce, could you please do a quick 30 seconds introduction?
Hi, everybody. I'm Bryce Boland. I'm the head of security for ASEAN and APJ at AWS. I've spent the last 30 years working with enterprises, helping them solve security challenges around the world. And it's a great pleasure to be here today. And I'm looking forward to learning about all of your businesses and how you're
Fantastic.
going.
Thanks a lot, Bryce. Really appreciate your time today. May I request Mukesh to go next, please?
Hello, everyone. This is Mukesh. I'm currently working in Vietnam with a leading bank called EthAum's, taking care of digital banking and payments business. I've been working in banking and insurance industry for almost 2 decades now across different countries in Asia. Looking forward to be inspired by some brilliant ideas from the startups today.
Thanks a lot, Mukesh. And I'm sure we are going to get a lot of great insights from you for these startups. So thanks a lot for joining in. Rajat, may I request you to go next, please?
Sure. Thanks, Pankaj. Hi, this is Rajat here. I am CTO of GXS Bank. GXS Bank is the first digital bank in Singapore. So really looking forward to this conversations on AI, and I was looking at the presentation. Fantastic, I think, fantastic set of startups. So look forward to that.
Thank you. Thanks a lot, Rajat. Appreciate that. Jacob, may I request you to go next, please?
Thank you. I'm Jacob Vaidyan. I'm based out of UK. Been in the B2B software space for the last 25 years, and excited to see what the startups have to tell us. Seen some of the mentions and really exciting to see what is in store for us. Looking forward to hearing more. Thanks.
Fantastic. Thanks a lot, Jacob. And I'm sure your B2B experience would be extremely critical for these startups. Thanks a lot again. Vivek, could you please go next? Vivek Krishan.
Yeah, hi. Thank you so much, Pankaj and team, for having me over. Absolutely a pleasure being here. My name is Vivek Krishan. I have been approximately 32 plus years across digital transformation, technology, execution strategy. I currently work with a company called CBRE in the real estate sector, and I run digital transformation globally for them. But it's going to be super getting ideas from the team here.
Fantastic. Thanks a lot, Vivek. Appreciate your presence today. May I request Saurabh to go next, please? Saurabh?
Hi everyone, my name is Saurabh Arya and I head the MarTech and AI division for Publicis Group. I work specifically for Performix, which is a part of Publicis Group. Have been into the MarTech and AI space since last 13 years now, and very well excited to hear from the new startups what they have in the kitty for us.
Fantastic, Saurabh, and I'm sure you will hear some interesting MarTech ideas today. So please wait for them. Yash, may I request you to go next, please?
Sorry, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Awesome. Thanks for having me over. Super excited to be here. My name is Yash. I head the GenAI Innovation Center, which is an AWS investment program for South Asia. We're a team of applied scientists and engineers spread across Korea, ASEAN, and India. And I personally have been in the AI and GenAI space for more than 10 years at this point, previously in the US and now in Asia. So excited to see the interesting initiatives and all the interesting ideas that are on show here today. So looking forward.
Thank you. Thanks a lot, Yash. And I can see that there'll be some really difficult technical questions for startups from your side. So thanks a lot for joining in. Renu, could you please go next?
Well, thank you, Pankaj and Madhu, for having me here. My name is Renu Rajesh, and I have around 25 years of experience across telecom and technology. And now, these days, I run digital transformation and AI-enabled platform services for a company called Connect, which is part of Quest Group. And I also, in my spare time, write books. So I'm an author with 8 books. 9th one I'm writing. I'm joining the bandwagon for probably agentic AI. And as well as I'm an angel investor. Myself, I've invested in 18 startups till now myself. Looking forward to all the pitch. Excited to be here. Thank you.
Fantastic. Thanks a lot, Renu. Appreciate it. Bertrand, would you like to go next, please?
Yeah, sure. Good morning, everyone. Or good afternoon. Maybe I'm the only one in European time zone, maybe. I'm Bertrand. I've been spending 20 years in the pharma industry, so a bit more traditional industry background compared to many of the others on this call. But professionally and personally, very invested and excited by disruptive innovation. I currently work in a European pharma company called Medochemy, based in Cyprus, focused on generics. And I spent time before this in Novartis and Sandoz, and glad to be with you today.
Fantastic. Thanks a lot, Bertrand. And I know there'll be different perspective from your side because you come from pharma industries. Thanks a lot for that. Titli, could you please go next?
Hi, Pankaj. Hi, everyone. It's great to be here, and shout out to EthAum for bringing all these startups at the forefront. This is Titli. I am having more than 15 years of experience in research practice, focusing on GCCs as well as thought leadership. I have been a reviewer with IIT, Kharagpur and Kanpur, and been a panel of ISG Women in Digital Awards. And today I'm looking forward to some brilliant ideas and solutions. Thank you.
Fantastic. Thanks a lot, Titli. Deep, could you please go next?
Good morning, all. I lead the data and AI practice in Genpact in Europe. We're helping clients end-to-end for data as well as AI maturity and capabilities in their journey of digital and other transformations. We help them mature in the journey at a gigafactory level. And this includes clients like Coca-Cola, Unilever, Kraft Heinz, Morgan Stanley, Citi, and so on. I have worked in some of the largest digital transformation in the history, and that brings a lot of background of being able to bring valuable inputs for the lovely startups to the pitching today. I work with other venture capital companies and happy to provide input and to the startups pitching today. I'm based in London.
Thank you. Thanks a lot, Deep. Again, thanks to all the jury members for joining us today. I'm sure there'll be a lot of interesting questions and insights from your side for the startups. Jurors, please don't forget to score startups after their pitch. We will also seek your final take at the end of the session, at the end of all the pitches. Please use jury as your prefix so that the audience can identify you easily. And now it's time to dive into our very first presentation, which is Oxbridge Economics. Oxbridge Economics is an AI-powered economics and policy analysis solution for financial professionals. And here we go.
Hi, everyone. I'm excited to introduce Oxbridge Economics. We're a fintech and consulting company helping businesses tackle complex challenges with the power of data science and AI. We have offices in Boston, Hong Kong, and Shenzhen. We're led by a team of PhD experts combining deep industry knowledge with technical expertise in economics, finance, data science, AI, and mathematics. We have two key offerings. Firstly, we provide tailored R&D consulting services for small and medium-sized enterprises and NGOs. Second, we develop cutting-edge fintech products. Among them, FinFast is our AI assistant for macro and policy report management and analysis, targeting asset managers. And FinAnalytics is an AI-powered software for econometric modeling and forecasting for central banks and hedge funds. SMEs and NGOs often face tough challenges, such as complex questions and obscure insights. Our R&D consulting services address these problems by understanding your business pain points, designing tailored research, and implementing engineering solutions. Our work is powered by PhD-level expertise and proprietary models, unlocking hidden data value and providing actionable insights. Previously, we've helped the Bank of China in Hong Kong cut search times by 60% with an AI-powered knowledge center. We've also worked with First Capital Asia to create a job-seeking platform using our domain expertise in processing massive datasets. Additionally, in collaboration with the Center for International Private Enterprise, we have empowered thousands of global SMEs to refine their trade and investment strategies in Hong Kong by providing strategic economic insights tailored to their needs. Now, let's talk about our fintech products and the problems they solve. Asset managers are drowning in information, receiving tons of reports but only using a tiny fraction, while spending hours on manual research instead of strategic decisions. FinFast solves this by connecting to your files and email to create an AI-powered management system where you can search with instant summaries and visualizations. It monitors market sentiment, provides risk warnings, and offers enterprise-grade security, in addition to a chatbot that can provide real-time assistance. Try the web version today at www.finfast.ai. Our users are seeing amazing results. They report a 90% reduction in search time, improved risk assessment, and increased confidence in identifying key market trends. Our second product, FinAnalytics, addresses challenges in economic forecasting. Inaccurate predictions can lead to poor investment strategies, and using complex frontier models can be difficult for professionals in the industry. FinAnalytics offers ready-to-use models from top journals, including Econometrica. With a no-code interface, users can easily navigate complex models without extensive training. The platform offers step-by-step guidance and clear visualizations to simplify the analysis process. As a result, users achieve enhanced forecast accuracy and increased profitability, all while gaining valuable insights into various market scenarios. Both FinFast and FinAnalytics incorporate cutting-edge technology, including patented search algorithms, advanced econometric models, fine-tuned LLMs, machine learning, and big data analysis. Whether you need tailored business solutions or powerful AI tools like FinFast or FinAnalytics, we're here to help. Contact us at admin@oxbridge-econ.com or visit our website to learn more. We're dedicated to delivering technology that boosts your productivity, efficiency, and decision-making.
Okay, jury members and participants, you may be seeing poll on your screen. Please feel free to respond to that. Do we have questions for Oxbridge? Okay, we can move on to the next presentation, and probably we can have questions in the chat section later. The next presentation is Symphonity, which is enabling immersive training using integrated AI, XR, and IoT solutions. And here we go.
Hi, I'm Alex, founder and CEO of Symphonity. And let me ask you this. What if you had access to instant knowledge? Pretty convenient, right? Well, that's exactly what we're building at Symphonity. Anywhere human interactions have high stakes, inadequate training leads to costly mistakes and serious consequences. Airlines, for example. 100,000 airplanes take off every single day. Medical emergencies will happen in 200 of them, which means at least 20 aircraft will be diverted. Total daily cost, $10 million. Same problem with the healthcare industry. An estimated 134 million of mistakes are done every year. This leads to 2.6 million deaths. Total annual cost, over $4 billion. Now you can see the common issue here. Organizations do not train enough, their teams are not ready, and the consequences are severe. Professionals need to be prepared before they face real-life challenges. And that is why we built SimCloud, our AI-powered training platform that transforms knowledge into interactive, measurable experiences. SimCloud delivers 100 times better training at a fraction of the cost. From aviation to healthcare to retail, SimCloud helps organizations train real-world skills in record times in a way that sticks. SimCloud is a single platform to create and deploy the future of immersive training. AI interactive scenarios, lifelike XR experiences is fast, powerful, and built for scale. Here's what makes SimCloud different. It's instant. We turn knowledge into training content within minutes. It's elevated. With immersive training only, we deliver 400% better performance. It's scalable. We deploy it within seconds. It works with any LMS, works on all kinds of devices. It's measurable. We have a full data suite with real-time insights and skill progression measurement. But instead of just telling you, let me show you. This is how SimCloud is upscaling training the Chinese University of Hong Kong. We started 2 years ago as a pilot for 50 students, and we are now deploying VR and AI training across the whole university. HKU and PolyU just joined the program as well. So thanks to SimCloud, thousands of students now have access to the future of education. Let's have a look at the team behind our success. Combine a seasoned entrepreneur with cloud and AI experts, and you get Symphonity. We come from tech, education, and enterprise training. Together, we will achieve instant knowledge, a leap to mastery. But SimCloud is not just for one industry. It's built for any organizations that deals with human interactions. Whether it's training cabin crew, coaching sales executives, upskilling retail employees, our AI-driven approach accelerates learning and improves real-world performance. SimCloud is built for scale. Our platform is robust, secure, and enterprise compliance ready. We ensure business can train thousands of employees with confidence. In 2025, SimCloud and AI will enable fully human-like conversations, smart training tailored to each learner, and amazing analytics. All that will reduce training time, turning knowledge into mastery faster than ever before. So don't miss out on the future of training and education. The latest of AI and XR is available right now through a simple SimCloud integration. Let's connect, explore how we can work together. We are ready when you are. Thank you.
Fantastic. We have Alex on the call to respond to your questions. Jury members, please unmute yourself.
Yes,
I'm here.
Go on first, go on if you want.
Yeah, go ahead, Deep.
So, all right. Hi, for the number you benchmarked, 400% better performance measured, do we have an understanding of how many or across which client or use cases that is benchmarked against? Because I have understanding of the
Okay, sure. Yeah, good question. So it's a mix between a lot of studies which has been conducted, not necessarily by us, but in terms of the impact of VR and AI training on different crowds. So we have plenty of research. We did our own research as well with Zhujiang Hospital in Guangzhou, and in a control setting we compare different groups. We did the same thing with CU Hong Kong, which is one of our major customers, so the Chinese University of Hong Kong, which is the biggest medical university. So we've been doing control groups and experimenting with and without. So that's how we extrapolate this number. Now, obviously, it doesn't apply to every single scenarios or stuff, but in general, that's what we managed to achieve.
Quick question for you, this is Vivek. What are the two metrics that you are actually measuring to say that it's much more effective? The training that is getting imparted is much more effective. What are the metrics that you are looking at?
Yeah, sure. So there's two things we are looking at, in the two major things. First is the timing to acquire the knowledge, right? So traditional media, like you're gonna watch a PowerPoint, a video, and versus playing a game, basically. Like the turnaround time between 0 to understanding the concept and being able to replicate. That's one. And the second part, obviously, is we put it to a test, right? So typical concrete case for CU Hong Kong, they're medical students. Before they use our platform, they used to have theoretical learning, and then go to the simulation room with like an emergency room, and they do what they learned. What we do is we add our platform in the middle, we do a control setting, and we can definitely see the preparedness. So I would say the time that it needs to learn the stuff, and measure in an exam setting how they convert knowledge into practical skills.
Thank you.
Hi, Alexis. This is a good idea, but I am just keen on understanding, since you have been collaborating with EthAum's UHK, how has the platform evolved from its MVP to its current state? I mean, what were the metrics that you worked upon?
So to show the path of the company, I think we when we initially started a couple of years back, we were focused mostly on VR training and without a platform. So designing content and with the goal of training specific customers, making custom content. But then we realized there was a lot of friction and pain points in deploying the different digital ways of training, right? VR or AI. So that's where we built the SimCloud platform. So the idea is one standard to rule all the EdTech solutions. So now the idea is we move from custom making content to a couple of classes to a platform to serve much more users. So we use it in different ways for students, for professionals in airlines. So we're scaling in a way. I don't know if it's exactly what you were looking for an answer, but we went from very specified local VR application to a more like an infrastructure for delivering training. So we can apply it to multiple industries, definitely, and grow the users. I don't know if that's what you're looking after.
Yes,
Thank you. Thank you, Alex. You have been bombarded with a lot of questions in the chat section. Please have a look at that.
I'll do that.
That's a good problem to have, right? The next presentation is Quick Ads, which is a Gen AI solution enabling marketing leaders to create millions of personalized videos instantly via API. I must repeat, millions of personalized videos instantly. Okay, here we go.
Ladies and gentlemen, hello. I'm Tom Stevens, co-founder and CEO of Quick Ads, the startup that helps businesses increase revenues through personalized video. Research shows that personalized videos can increase conversion rates by up to a whopping 300%. Yet less than 1% of businesses are using them. So why is this? Because it turns out that generating personalized videos at scale has proven overly complex, expensive, and time-consuming. Until now. Thanks to the Quick Ads API, businesses can generate and deliver personalized videos in real time. From abandoned cart reminders to promotions and activity summaries, Quick Ads leverages customer data to create unique videos to deliver them via WhatsApp, email, or through in-app messaging. This drives higher conversions, better engagement, and greater efficiency. Now we're talking about an enormous market. more than 300 billion euros globally, and we have an immediate addressable market of more than 50 billion euros. Our initial target, or ICP, is large enterprise that could generate millions of videos per year. Compared to other solutions, Quick Ads is the only one that offers full personalization, total automation, real-time generation, and true scalability. So how does our solution work? Simply put, companies extract data from their CRM or CDP systems and share it with us via our API. We then generate the personalized videos and return them to our client for sharing. Here's an example of an abandoned cart recovery video. It addresses the customer with, "Hello Teresa, you've left the following items in your cart." It includes images of the garments, it provides the name of the garments and their relevant prices. Finally, it offers a personalized discount code to provoke action. Now, over the past 18 months, we've achieved an immense amount. We secured a 325,000 euro government grant. We raised more than €500,000 from European venture capital funds and industry experts. We developed our own video generation engine and API. We closed 2 pilot deals worth more than 17,000 euros, and we built an active sales pipeline valued at over 20 million euros. Our business is simple and scalable. We charge per video generated, with prices ranging from between 5 and 20 cents per video, which means with just 13 large clients, we can reach more than 10 million euros in annual revenue. Our growth strategy combines direct sales, strategic partnerships, and self-service API adoption. We're already running outbound sales, complemented by an automated email strategy that's working exceptionally well. Now, none of this would be possible without my amazing team. As Chief Commercial Officer, I have Jaime Zavalla, who brings more than 10 years of experience in B2B sales and account management. As CTO, we have my brother, Jack Stevens. He is a full-stack developer and API expert. We then have Vadim Fedorov as our Chief Science Officer. He holds a PhD in computer vision and image analysis. Finally, to briefly mention myself, I'm a 3-time founder and the former CCO or Chief Commercial Officer of EthAum's, a British fintech company that was acquired by Iron Bank. Today, we're raising 2 million euros at a 10 million euro pre-money valuation. This is to accelerate growth, extend our runway, and to reach 125,000 euros in monthly recurring revenue. We'll also invest in our self-service platform and international expansion. So to conclude, personalized video is the future, and Quick Ads is perfectly positioned to lead its adoption. We're looking for investors who share our vision and want to be part of a revolutionary shift in marketing. Thank you.
Okay, we have Tom on the call to respond to your questions.
Hi, Tom. I think I'll go first, coming from the marketing background. So, Tom, my question is regarding how do you connect these videos directly with the ad platform? Is there a way you have found out, or the client has to download these videos and utilize in their campaigns?
Yeah, thanks very much for your question. Initially, we're not integrating with ad platforms. It's being leveraged more so as a communication strategy. However, we consider that vertical very interesting in terms of programmatic advertising in the future. Initially, we're receiving so much interest and traction from large corporations in terms of communications that we're basically leaving marketing for later. Standard marketing.
Okay.
Tom, I have a question. Does your video platform also incorporate call to actions inside the video?
Great question. The answer is it depends on the distribution channel. So if it's going to be embedded in an email, for example, then we can overlay those sorts of CTA buttons or on a website. However, if it's been sent by a standard messaging service like WhatsApp, then no, the CTA would follow below in a URL format.
Okay.
Hey, Tom. Quick question on the personalization. So do you also take into account the tone of voice or the branding of the existing brand which is calling your APIs, let's say, and creating a target ad for a target customer?
It's totally dependent on the requirements of the customer in question. So if they would like, imagine, music or alternative voiceovers for different sort of target audiences or users, then absolutely we can facilitate that. It's totally up to the customer.
Thank you, Tom, for responding to all the questions. The next presentation is Home Roots, which offers a B2B omnichannel platform automating and expediting US expansion of foreign homeware manufacturers. And we have Gil on the call to respond to your questions from New Jersey at 3:30 a.m. his time. Here we go.
Hello, my name is Gil Barlov, and I'm the CEO of Home Roots. Do you know of anyone who tried doing business with retailers? I'm telling you, and I'm sure they will tell you as well, it ain't easy. And this is why most manufacturers default to selling on B2C marketplaces. But if they want to go big, they gotta go retail. But no platform will get them there. We have a problem. And it's almost impossible to become a vendor. And retailers have plenty of requirements that if you don't follow them, they will penalize you left and right and eventually either going to kick you out or run you out of business. So one has to hire talent that knows merchandising, compliance, IT, sales, marketing, inventory management. Whoa! So many different roles for small to medium sized manufacturers to pocket. But if you're in a home category, you have nothing to worry about. We got the solution for you. We have developed a portal where you can upload your products onto, and using our proprietary AI, we will make the product market ready and broadcast it to retailers nationwide, who will then turn and offer those products to their customers when orders are placed. And when the orders are placed, we will collect those items from the manufacturer and deliver it straight to the customer using our partnership with third parties. And we got you orders, you're happy as a manufacturer, right? Now you want to get more exposure. You're going to get even more. You're getting more hungry. No problem. We'll get you there. And the way we're doing it is by offering you a subscription to our add-on services. And those are add-on services or to AI, generative AI, that can actually help boost your listing and outrank the competition. So let's take a look at what it does as an example. We're able to take a white background image like that from a supplier and convert it to be a lifestyle, something that stands out of the crowd and brings it more exposure. But not only that, we're not just about the imagery, we're also about the content. And here you can see how we're generating content, and later on we can replicate that content and create personalized content to every retailer we're working with. And guess what? Retailers love us. This is why all those icons that you see are currently our customers. And over the next 2 quarters, we're going to double that. And just tell you that we're even expanding beyond the retail realm into the real estate with a partnership with Redfin. And why suppliers love us? Suppliers love us very simple. We're popular because we can save them a lot of money, more than $1 million in market penetration effort. And we can accelerate their sales process so that they can get their first sales in days, not more than that, you know? And keeping in mind how we start our journey of a vendor of products to retail. But in this example that we see, and we signed our first agreement with Wayfair as our first customer that comes on board here, is that they realize the differences within their own internal KPIs between sourcing from us versus sourcing from other manufacturers. So our agreement actually is that they will refer their supplier base over to us. So if those suppliers want to conduct their businesses with Wayfair, they'll have to go through our platform. And we will increase from 250 manufacturers that we're doing right now, onto 24,000 manufacturers looking to do. And we're the right team for this job. Why? Because individually we have more than 20 to 25 years experience in this industry. We know IT, we know logistics, retail, wholesale, e-commerce. We have 2 exits under our belt. Personally, I took toys to the way it is today with Amazon. We know how to build enterprise systems. And with that said, I really would like to thank you for listening in to me today. I welcome, of course, any questions you may have, and I wish you the best. Thank you very much.
Okay, we have Gil and Hagar on the call to respond to your questions.
Hi, everyone.
Yeah, please go ahead.
A quick question. How do you validate your manufacturers? It's a great, to have 24,000 manufacturers in the roster, but how do you go about validating? Are they real suppliers? What's their, are they complying with regulations, the especially in the US, once you start providing for larger retailers, you need to comply with a lot of regulations in terms of, you know those better than you. There's a fantastic team as well, I see.
Right. Thank you, Jacob, for the question. I'm going to take this one. So I'm Hagar. I'm the COO of the company. So first of all, when we're talking about the wafer suppliers, so these are overseas suppliers that work with wafer, and they don't have like a scalable way to upload the products. They are doing it manually. So we offer them together with wafer to work with us in order to accelerate the uploads and scale their sales with wafer. So regarding other suppliers that are joining our platform, we have a process where we ask a lot of questions about the products. We have the AI tools that we use in order to validate the data that they send us, the images. They have currently, I mean, we offer the domestic shipments as well. Now we're stepping into international sales to even bring more international suppliers to our platform. So we have multiple processes in order to validate. And I just mentioned a part of them.
Thank you.
Thank you, Jacob. Any other question for Hagar or Gil?
No, I think I just left a comment out there in the chat. Feel free to respond to that. But yeah, I think
Yes.
be interesting to see how you're differentiating yourselves and what's the defensibility you have with regards to these e-commerce platforms developing their own solutions as well to assist sellers and vendors and so on. I think I just shared the one from Amazon talking about how Amazon has AI-powered product listings page now, like a tool now as well. So I'm
Yeah.
sure like a lot of other ones, like including Wayfair, I wouldn't be surprised if they'd be also venturing into that, right? So how do you future-proof outside of
So-
the consolidation, right? How do you future-proof yourself? So yeah.
Okay, so first of all, every supplier can now try and sell their products on the third-party marketplaces, right? It could be Walmart, Amazon, Wayfair, whatever. When you're on the third-party marketplace, so you have to invest a lot of efforts in order to market yourself and get to the level of sales you want to get to. With us, they become a vendor, like a direct vendor, P1 to these platforms. So this is a big difference that we offer. The sales are faster. This is why we say when you upload with us, you can have, theoretically, you can start to sell after 2-3 days. Besides the AI tools that we offer, the AI also are helping you to become a direct vendor and not only on the third-party marketplace. You have to be compliant in many segments. So this is like what we offer to them. And I'm happy to answer more questions in the chat or the emails. You saw it in the presentation, and feel free to reach out.
Thank you, Hagar. I'm sure there'll be questions in the chat section. We'll have to move on to the next presentation, which is Perceive Now. Perceive Now offers proprietary AI agents to deliver market and technology intelligence reports. And here we go.
Hello, everyone. I'm Vinita, founder and CEO of PerceiveNow.ai. We use our proprietary AI agents to answer the burning questions P&L owners have. Be it an enterprise or an investing firm, P&L owners have a list of questions they would like the answers to yesterday. Despite spending hundreds of thousands of dollars and wasting a lot of analyst time, there's a minimum delay of 4 to 8 weeks in answering these million-dollar questions, causing 80% of executives to be frustrated. One such fantastic example is where the director of design at P&G came to us and said, I would like to crack the code on sustainability initiatives we have. But even with the help of chat-based research platforms or AI and data platforms, all I have is just 60,000 rows of raw data. That is where Perceive Now came into picture and helped them in 3 simple steps. Our proprietary AI agents collect the objectives, goals, and digest information from hundreds of relevant documents to create a world-class scope of work. Followed by that, they extract useful information from both our proprietary dataset and public information related to market, patent, and technology. They do not just stop there. They think through all of the insights that were actually extracted and answer each of these questions meticulously, providing a clear-cut information and decisive action. This process helped P&G cut down their discovery time from 6 months to just 5 short days. And better, they did this for a 90% cheaper price. We all know how generic LLMs work. If we were to assume all the existing LLMs and SLMs are individual expert musicians, our proprietary algorithm is the orchestra conductor that puts them together for a symphony of insights. This allows us to combine the strengths of all the foundational models out there and hence provide the best superior insights. One such example is where no existing model is still capable of answering a patent-related questions without any errors. We've cracked the code there and provide accurate information every single time. We have global data coverage of market, investment, VC data, and technology-related data, and much, much more. These are just some of the famous, popular market and patent-related use cases that we work with enterprises. But this is still just a tip of the iceberg. Our customers are P&L owners and directors in enterprises. Last year, globally, there was $140 billion of spending on secondary research and $48 billion just in the US. We also work with investors on commercial due diligence reports identifying the next unicorn and also help with portfolio support and much, much more. We have a very unique positioning in the market. We do not compete with the foundational model developers or with the data providers. We combine the strengths of all of that and help our users completely skip the status quo 90% cheaper and 4 times faster. We have a very simple SaaS-based business model and have worked with world-class leaders like P&G, Henkel, Kohlberg and Company and have more than $3 million in pipeline currently. My background is a PhD in electrical engineering, and more than talking about the technical and product and marketing related expertise of our team, I would love to say we are a bunch of passionate enthusiasts who would love to create an impact in the world. We also work with our close set of advisors who have given us the best mentorship on our growth and strategies. We closed a $485,000 pre-seed round last year with some of the Bay Area investors and with the Midwest investors. We have 12 months of runway left and have an active raise of $1.5 million. With this amount, we plan on achieving $1.5 million of revenue by end of this year and $3.5 million of revenue by Q3 of 2026 with 70 plus companies. It's a fantastic journey to be a founder and to be doing this, which creates the impact that I've always wanted to create in this world. Thank you so much for listening to this pitch, and I would love to know your feedback and look forward to connecting with you.
Okay, we have Vinita on the call to respond to your questions with the similar energy.
Yeah. Hi, Vinita. I have a question. On which dataset have you trained these agents, and what is the commercial model that you are using for fulfilling this?
Saurabh, I did not get the first half of the question about the data set.
Yes, on basically what is the source of this, the proprietary information that you say on which we have trained these agents?
Yes, so we have exclusive partnerships with a lot of platforms similar to PitchBook and CB Insights, which is coming from market data. We also have partnerships with Kinsley Insights, Analyze 365 for consumer data. So about 20 to 30% is our proprietary data. And we also have our own ETL process that we follow, where we actually do web scraping and create a whole set of facts kind of a data set that we use for training. The rest of it is, of course, public. When you think about patents, it's public data. But of course, we still have our own process at the back end to extract them and create a fine-tuning process there.
Wait, a quick question. How many repeat customers do you have? So we saw some logos there, but how many of them have used your services for more than once?
Yes, so we have about 95%. We started selling around 7 to 8 months ago. We were working on the technology at that point. So yes, I would easily say between 80 to 90% at this point.
Vinita, the 1.5 million, that projection, is that an established pipeline or is it just a projection?
So we have around $3 million plus in the pipeline that we are currently working with, both from procurement standpoint and in the initial sales of the pipeline. So that's put together is what we have as the 1.5 projection.
How many paying customers today?
Sorry, can you say that again?
Sorry, thanks very much. How many customers are already signed up and paying already?
Yeah, so we have around 30 customers from around 10 to 15 different companies between enterprises, private equity firms, and investment banks. We also work with several of our channel partners who are very specific in actually getting us in front of enterprises, which is a little bit of a faster strategy. They're consulting firms, patent law firms, marketing firms who are our channel partners. But yes, we have a combo of 25 to 30 users.
Thanks a lot, Vinita. I think you have a lot of questions in the chat section. Okay.
Thank you, everyone. Yeah.
We'll have to move on to the next presentation, which is Morphew AI, which is a Gen AI video platform automating storytelling and video creation. Here we go.
Hi, my name is Salih Ferhat, and I'm the founder of Lila. Education is evolving, and so is the way students engage with learning content. Traditional educational videos are expensive, slow to produce, and often lack of personalization. But what if you could generate interactive, age-appropriate educational videos in minutes? That's where Lila comes in. Our AI-powered video engine turns lessons into immersive storytelling experiences, helping edtech platforms scale content creation efficiently and increase student engagement. Today, edtech companies struggle with challenges: high production costs, slow turnaround times, and the difficulty of keeping up with personalized learning needs. Regulatory barriers add complexity, while traditional static content fails to engage today's learners. Without a scalable way to create adaptive, interactive video content for lessons, students lose interest and learning outcomes suffer. While AI-generated video tools exist, they fall short for education. Most models lack coherence, storytelling structure, and customization. They produce generic results that fail to align with specific needs. Lila changed that by delivering AI-powered video content that educators and learners actually connect with. Rather than just explaining, let's experience it together. Imagine an edtech platform needing a short, engaging video on photosynthesis. With a single prompt, Lila creates a fully narrated, visually engaging educational video in minutes.
Sunlight penetrates the leaf surface, and photons.
And this is how it works. Lila seamlessly integrates with edtech platforms, enabling rapid, high-quality content creation. Educators and students can generate AI-powered videos that reinforce learning, enhance engagement, and personalize education at scale. Lila is more than just a storytelling tool. It delivers real business impact, up to 70% reduction in video production costs, 20 to 40% improvement in retention through personalized learning experiences, and cost-effective localization for global markets. By making education more engaging, Lila helps edtech companies scale faster and achieve better results. Unlike generic AI tools, Lila is designed for personalized learning. It's easy to use, requires no technical skills, and ensures regulatory safety. We are a team of media and tech experts who have built and exited companies in media, storytelling, and content creation. Our experience spans brands like Apple, Spotify, and Cisco. We know what it takes to scale AI-powered video content for global needs. Lila launched on February 15, and we already have more than 5,000 engaging users. With a marketing push planned for March and April, we are accelerating partnerships with leading edtech companies to integrate AI-powered storytelling into digital learning experiences. Today, Lila operates on a dual revenue model, subscription-based access for educators and students. For enterprises, we offer an API-based AI storytelling engine, allowing seamless integration into existing edtech platforms. We are already engaging with learning edtech companies to redefine digital learning. And if you are looking to scale video content efficiently, let's connect. Let's define your challenge and we'll show you how Lila can solve it. This is the future of education and let's build it together. Thank you.
Fantastic. We have Sally and Sifam on the call to respond to your questions. Please unmute your... Yeah, Mukesh, please.
Thanks for the presentation. So just want to understand, you have both the business model, B2C and B2B. So in future strategic direction, how much business contribution from both the segments? Where do you see it going?
You're on mute, guys.
Yeah. Hi, Shifam here. Thank you very much for the question. So currently we opened the platform and we are working on both sides actually, but looking at the leads that we are getting, B2B, especially when it comes to marketing, like toy companies, schools, teachers, they want to use in their daily life. But we see that there is a growth in parallel, but we are focusing on B2B, and we recently hired someone from Spotify to work on the B2B side specifically to start working. And we already kind of partner with a hotel kids club. They want to integrate our videos in their experience design. And we see that there will be a growth, and we also see that there is an interest from small and medium businesses, and we are focusing on B2B, but of course B2C is helping for brand awareness. So it's kind of parallel, but for revenue generation, B2B seems like going to be the one that will bring revenue. So
thank you.
Thank you, Mukesh. Any other question for Sifam? Okay, you might be seeing poll on your screen. Please respond to that. If you have more questions for Lila, Morphew, please use chat section. The next one is Pure Sight, which is protecting kids from inappropriate content, cyberbullying, screen addiction, and cyber predators. And here we go.
Hello, everyone. My name is Oz, and I'm PureSight VP of Sales. And what we do in PureSight is keeping our children safe and secure in the digital world. You know, our children are in great danger. 2 out of 3 children are getting cyberbullying, 500,000 predators in every given moment. 50% of the sex crime are digital sex crime. Knowing your child in the physical world is knowing only half of your child. A bit about PureSight. So we're a growing company, $1.1 million ARR, more than 300,000 families supported 8 different languages, and has the adaptation to support more. And with a mature AI and machine learning algorithm that already proven around the globe. What it will bring here to the table is all the well-known capabilities from Live 360 or Google Family Links, such as location and screen time management. And on top of it, we also involved AI unique assets that we developed here. One is the ability to classify web pages based off the content of the page and not the address of the page using AI. We call it advanced AI internet filtering. Another one is the ability to, we call it social media protection. Identify events on social media and alert parents on events that require their involvement. Cyberbullying, the pedophile talking with my daughter, dangerous reels in TikTok, drugs, alcohol, and more suspicious conversation that require parents' attention. AI and machine learning are great tools, but they cannot operate alone. For this region and every new market that we enter, we also have a global content research lab that looking for the digital conversation, how children are interact, that looking for dangerous trends in each territory and application that are not suitable for children. And our solution is Android, iOS, and PC, one platform that protect all children all their time in all of their devices. Here you can see our assets that we developed here, the AI engine for web classification and AI and machine learning engine for digital conversation classification. Our approach is B2B2C, working with telecom, insurance, and cyber companies, and a direct B2C with education, telecom, and retail. We want to be also close to our customers. Regarding the telecom, this is our bread and butter. We come with experience. We sell as a family plan, value-added services, standalone, and now also we have the Phone for Kids project. This is this solution that is the best seller in Israel. This solution is actually allow us to convert Samsung devices to be protected children devices. Here is the success story from Samsung Israel. Now we plan to expand the success story to more region and more territories. Also, we have the insurance company. We signed with Boltec, one of the largest insurance exchange worldwide, that we signed with them a distribution agreement, and now we started to sell to family cyber, health, employee benefits, device protection, home insurance. We have first project in Q3 2025. Also for cyber, we have also a solution that fits cyber for families that protect not only from malware or identity theft, but also if a pedophile talking with my daughter on TikTok, or they have a cyberbullying event. We have also a strategy for direct B2C. It's going to be 25% of our market. We want to be close to our customers. We have a strategy for retail that will work alongside with insurance and telecom company. It's a very successful in Israel. We want to expand this. Have also a solution for education that I will happy to share with you more information. Significant momentum those days with new regulation and companies such as Verizon, Globe, Sony, and more. And now we're in the middle of round pre-A to expand to US those days. Thank you very much for your time and looking forward to follow up with you.
We have Oz on the call to respond to your questions. Please unmute yourself. You might be seeing Paul on your screen. Yeah.
Hi, Paul, just a quick question. So for tracking all these activities on the devices, you might need to read data and store data. So where exactly this whole data is stored, and what protection policies do you offer in terms of protecting the privacy, as well as many regulations across countries where the data protection is getting more and more country specific?
This is a great question. So yes, there is a lot of regulation, especially on the child safety market. Or that we can work with on-premise cloud, or that we can work with Amazon Cloud Services in different regions that we work. We also comply with the local regulation. In Europe, this is GDPR. In the US, this is different regulation. You have MiCA, you have SIPA, and we just comply with all the regulation, store it in local Amazon Web Service clouds, and actually promoting in each region according to the regulation that they have our solutions.
Sorry, one more question very quickly. Is it only specific for English, or you support multiple languages?
Our solution and our AI and machine learning is language agnostic, which can support new language in a period of 3 months. We can support new languages simultaneously. So in 3 months, we can develop multiples of languages. Now we also support the Japanese, and we also support the Thai, Malay, and Signal, and we start to support more and more languages to support more territories and areas. So the answer is yes.
Thank you.
Quick question. This is multi-device, right? You can apply this to any device, whether it's laptops, iPhones, Samsung phones, Androids, anything, right?
The answer is yes. And actually, our intention is to be a hub for online child safety. Yeah. So it's not only Android, iOS, and PC. We now expand into routers, TV, smartwatches, because every screen that our children is interacting is a potential, have the potential.
And quick follow-up. Parents can manage the parameters, correct? Or just it is pre-built in?
You have it both. Or that parents can do it independently, manually, or that you can have our predefined policies that we can have.
Okay, super. Thanks.
Fantastic. Thanks a lot, Oz. I see there are a couple of questions in the chat section. We'll have to move on to the next presentation, which is Radiance Meta Health, which offers AI-powered VR psychotherapy to help with the mental health. And here we go.
Hi, my name is Kelvin Young, the founder of Radiance Tech and Meta Health. Nowadays, we face many diseases. Among these, did you know what is the most common illness for all human beings? The answer is mental disorder. Depression is the second human killer over the world. Every 7 people, 1 of them suffering from depression, anxiety, or other mental disorder problems. The global challenge is the lack of mental health professionals. That's why we create AI-powered VR psychotherapy. Help clients learn to deal with their sources of stress, depression, anxiety, thereafter reducing their mental symptoms. Not only psychological professionals, but also social workers, counselors, and trained helpers can use our system to offer professional treatment to clients with mid to moderate symptoms and reduce medical system burden in finance. My background is master in AI, focused on machine learning, and the AI speech emotion recognition used in the system is from my research outcomes. My college Jesse background is master in psychological studies. We also partner with Hong Kong local university, Mental Health Association, and get the support from Hong Kong Science Park incubation program. In the system architecture, the users just need to wear the smartwatch and VR glasses. The helper just need a PC or pad to start the therapy. The AI speak emotion recognition. We use around 30,000 datasets to train the model. We call model science inspector. Our AI can identify 6 emotions. The benchmark of SCR is about 80%, and our AI can achieve impressive 94% accuracy. At the same time, it supports Mandarin, English, and Cantonese. Since the system can feel the emotion of the users, it can auto-adjust the scenes for the emotion change of the users. Currently, we have developed 6 scenes for depression, autism, social anxiety disorder, etc. Take depression scenes as an example. The theory behind is compassion-focused treatment. In the AB panel, we monitor and control the scenes. We measure the real-time heartbeat rate, blood pressure, HRV, and the emotion change. After the treatment, the detailed reports are generated. We worked with Mental Health Association and the Christian Family Center to provide our surveys for 100 people. The user aged from 10 to 60. After 1 month of therapy, more than half of the clients experience improvement in their mental health illness symptoms. Their depression, anxiety, stress scores have been improved by a remarkable 31% in average. Among them, the improvement in the depression score is most encouraging. Our system has no drug, no side effect, and can feel the feeling of the users and provide encouraging results. Currently, it is also used in Hong Kong local hospital and high-level education institutions. We have already applied the patent and successfully got the funding of Hong Kong government. We have unique selling points amongst our competitors. For the business model, we have the subscription plan for the client and commission plan for each end user. The AI SCR, we also used it as a separated API for the organization. Our vision to break through the traditional mental health service. Thank you.
Okay, we have Kevin on the call to respond to your questions. Please unmute yourself. Yes, I think you had a question in the chat.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah, no, yes. I think the question that I had, and feel free to respond there instead as well, that's okay. But I'm curious, you mentioned that you've designed a proprietary model, a classification model using 31,000 records, right? I'm just curious, have you benchmarked against some of the more recent ones that have come out in the open source as well as in the proprietary LLM space, right? Like models like Whisper that you could use for speech recognition as well, right? Have you looked into that and tested on how accurate is your model compared to them?
Actually, we have some research project from this is the research outcome made last year, and the data is also from the last year data. So the benchmark is 80%. Is really the benchmark up to last year data. For this year, it's come maybe it's new, but what we saw is we have the English Mandarin, also the Cantonese, and our data set is paper. It's mainly focused on the Mandarin or English or Germanese. So we have an advantage in the accuracy and also the language type. Yeah.
Thank you, Kevin. I think there is a question from Bertrand. And do you need any regulatory approvals for the commercial usage?
Sorry, pardon?
So the question from Bertrand is, does this require any sort of regulatory approval to roll out to patients in commercial setting?
In Hong Kong, we don't need approval for this. And in China, we currently apply the license for the medical license. It's a second type license. So if the license application is in progress, we should be get the license in end this year.
Okay. Thank you. Is there any other question for Kevin? Okay, if you have more questions, please feel free to use chat section. Thanks a lot, Kevin. I think there are some questions in the chat. Next presentation is Strico, which is enabling immersive commerce using 3D metaverse, AI agents, and predictive analytics. And give me a moment. Yeah, here we go.
Hello, and welcome to Strico. My name is Mohammad Shahriar Hussain, and I'm your host today. I'd like to start with a real-life scenario. My friend Alex, the head of the grocery segment at a major e-commerce platform, is drowning in emails, over 100 a day, all about allergens, halal certification, and dietary concerns. It's the festive season and the busiest time of the year, and his team is already overwhelmed. Customers want clear, reliable information, but verifying thousands of products manually is impossible. To make matters worse, his company was just got sued for providing incorrect allergen details. Now compliance risk, customer trust, and revenue are all on the line. He's absolutely lost. Don't worry, Strico is here to help. With Strico's intelligent AI agent, all of Alex's problems vanish in seconds. FoodieBot finds the best recipes, auto-generates a grocery list, ensures allergen safety, checks for halal ingredients, and can also count calories. PaySync handles instant payments with built-in transaction management and analytics. Vendora helps optimize inventory, pricing, and stock levels. Retail Assist provides intelligent customer recommendations and automates checkout. Whether you are like Alex running a grocery business or a company striving to offer seamless AI-powered shopping experience, Strico does it all. From businesses like Alex managing complex grocery operations to large-scale enterprises, Strico removes the manual burden and leverage AI to handle everything seamless through product discovery and personalization, inventory management and restocking, dynamic pricing and promotion, compliance and product transparency, customer engagement and retention, fraud detection and security. Strico automates the entire experience, whether it's personal grocery planning or large-scale business operation. Business integrating Strico see up to 40% cost savings and 3 times revenue growth. Strico provides an intuitive UI at zero cost. Strico provides AI-powered advertisement for its vendors as well. Let me walk you through about our current traction. As you can see on the screen, 25 product demos, 10 proof of concept negotiations, 2 pilots ongoing, and 100 plus beta vendors with 15,000 products. At Strico, we are a team of AI engineers, fintech experts, and industry veterans committed to reshaping business automation. Our leadership team has worked with Fortune 500 companies, built AI solutions at scale, and understand what businesses need to thrive in an AI-powered economy. Strico is not the future, it's the now. Business that adapt early will dominate their industry. Don't be left behind. Join us and experience full AI automation for your business today.
Okay, do we have questions for Strico? We have Shahriar on the call.
Hi, Shaurabh. I'd like to answer to your question first. So we have a successful case of deployment for our B2C platform. So we initially started with a B2C platform. And just to give you a bit more oversight, Strico is the only platform in the world, maybe the first ever in the world, who actually implemented a web-based 3D e-commerce platform where you can not only like roam around, have VR, AR experience, you can interact. Opsys, Beyond XR, like Imperia, none of those companies do it yet. However, this is not our expertise. We actually, our expertise is in our AI agents. I personally go to multiple shopping malls trying to find out products like that takes a fair bit of time. However, Strico does it, even Amazon, if you search 5 keywords at the same time, like shoes, baskets, whatever, it cannot give you any results. Strico is one of the first ever platform that actually implemented semantic search. And not only that, you not only get those results, the AI agent can actually add that into your cart. So we actually brought a lot of things into the market. We just launched it in November, so would love to get some support and feedback from you guys. Thank you.
What is the projected revenue or pipeline?
I think that's a great question. So like we have both B2B and B2C market segment. So our B2C is currently generating revenue. And however, we are not fully focused on that. We have been pivoting a lot because the foodie bot that we were talking about that can count calories, that can actually identify allergen information, and that can actually give you halal recommendations. No other app or AI agents does it at this moment. So we realized that it has a lot of potential in hospitality as well. So in the last couple of months, we built a whole hospitality system. So our whole focus is on building the tech. So that's why there's only one marketing guy, and we barely spend anything on marketing in the last couple of months, I guess, because of some Reddit posts. Like we have people visiting our site from over 70, 80 countries. We haven't even posted a single advertisement on any of those platforms. But like we are predicting to like scale up very soon because our restaurant app is ready, and hopefully we'll launch it within the next couple of weeks. And we already have over 15 customers who wants to integrate our foodie bot into the system straight away.
Thank you, Shahryar. There are a few questions in the chat section as well. Any other question for Shahryar? Okay, sounds good. Let's move on to the next presentation, which is NZ Data. NZ Data is Hong Kong, Canada-based startup, which is providing computing power platform to accelerate AI computations through global and decentralized computing resources. And give me a moment. Yeah.
Hello, I'm Tide. I'm co-founder of NG Data. Today, I'm going to introduce NG Data. Our team consists of industry experts in IDC cloud computing and AI computational power. We are the first team in China to leverage open source to build a large-scale public cloud computing platform. The AI industry is growing fast, but two major challenges remain: higher energy consumption. The increasing demand for computational power leads to massive electricity usage and contributing to an energy crisis. Some regions lack sufficient computational power resources, while others have idle resources that go underutilized. To tackle these challenges, we developed NCORS, NG Data Computing Operational System. NCORS unify the CPU power and GPU power in a single platform. NCORS is also a bridge to connect idle computing power and resources to customers. Our solution serves a broad range of clients, but we primarily focus on 3 key groups: incubators, industry associations, and data centers. We deliver high-value services by connecting customers to neutral data centers, reducing costs, providing superior performance. In the meantime, we also have our own technical pattern in Hong Kong, China, and well expand to the other countries. The most competitive advantage is we providing higher performance with lower cost compared to other similar providers. Benefit by our technology and our customized service, we've already built our cooperation with multiple IDCs in multiple countries. In user end, we also build our stable cooperation with multiple industry and customers. The AI computational power market is expanding rapidly. By 2026, China's market is projected to reach $2.6 billion, with global demand 5 times higher. Our short-term priority is to capture market share quickly by expanding from China and Hong Kong into Southeast Asia, focusing on Singapore and Malaysia. We will also invest in R&D and secure patent across multiple countries. We've already developed customer in this quick developing market, especially in demonstration, and will transform to implementation and POC stage in 2026. We offer 3 core solutions: traditional data centers consulting services, private computational power solutions, and public computational power leasing system. This is our primary revenue driver and will contribute over 60% of total revenue. With our existing infrastructure and partnerships, we projected 45 annual revenue growth, aiming for $5 million in 2025. We are seeking investment support over in the next 10 years with our first round C financing target of $1 million. The fund will be allocated to technology, R&D, and market expansion. Thank you.
Okay, we have Tide on the call to respond to your question. And Tide is dialing in from Toronto, Canada at 4:18 a.m. his time. Tide, please. Questions for Tide? Tide, do you want to provide any additional information other than your presentation?
Yeah, I just want to give some additional information about our competitive advantage, because we can connect to worldwide data centers. That means we can provide a higher performance with the lower cost to our customers who need AI computing power. For example, compared to the computational power in Shenzhen and Hong Kong, we can provide 50% of cost optimization through providing the computing power resources in Shenzhen. Compared to the customer in Hong Kong, they can only use the computing resources locally in Hong Kong, for example. Yeah.
Thanks a lot, Tide. So essentially, you have distributed data centers and partners in different parts of the world. Thanks a lot, Tide. The next question.
Quick question before we move on, Tide. Am I to understand you're effectively providing arbitrage of computing resources to give customers a lower cost, or are you actually a provider of the underlying infrastructure as well?
Yes, but we mostly focus on the IaaS infrastructure. For example, we will focus on the CPU-based virtual machine and GPU-based container power services to the customers. Yeah.
Thank you.
Thanks a lot, Brian. Thanks a lot, Tide. The next presentation is VR, which offers AR/AI retail solution to empower shoppers with a more connected in-store shopping experience. And here we go.
Hi, my name is Amit Chachek, CEO and co-founder at VR. With over 20 years of experience, I've led an award-winning media venture, sold the IP of the Uniform Mesh, a key innovation in the virtual dressing industry, secure patents, and introduce industry-changing innovations. Nice to meet you, and thank you all for joining. The retail industry is bleeding billions of dollars annually due to missing store conversions. Poor shelf management, limited product visibility, and inefficient shelf promotion lead to significant retail loss. Customers often struggle to find what they're looking for, even when the products are in stock. Traditional solutions like robots, camera, and shelf promotions are costly and hard to scale. By improving product discovery and enhancing shelf communication between the brands and the shopper, we can reduce frustration, boost sales, and improve customer engagement. The We Are Shelf engines combine augmented reality and AI, drive higher conversion, and improve store performance. Our proprietary shelf engine platform uses mobile device and smart glasses for real-time inventory tracking, product recognition, and shopper assistant, all in a scalable SaaS model. We are already trusted by leading brands like Unilever, P&G, Nestle, and more, and we have proven success with Israeli leading drugstore chain and retailers like Walmart, boosting shopper engagement and in-store conversion through personalized experiences and real-time shelf insight. Deployed in over 300 stores, we've proven increased conversion and engagement, and we're just starting. As an award-winning company with 2 patents and strategic partnership with Google, Qualcomm, Zebra, and others, we are positioned as a leader in the retail tech industry. Our shelf engine platform leverages AR and AI to create digital twins of the stores. For shoppers, our AR and AI app deliver personalized recommendation and interactive navigation to enhance their shopping journey, offering promotion, making it easy to find exactly what you're looking for. The retail AR and AI market is expected to grow by 22 to 25% annually, representing a $50 billion opportunity. We operates as a SaaS model, offering both shelf management tools and AR shopping experience. With partnership-driven growth, we're on track to hit $25 million in total revenue by 28. We are revolutionizing retail, bringing the gap between shopper experience and operational efficiency. We invite you to join us as we shape the future of retail through AR and AI. Thank you so much for your time, and I would love to answer any question you might have.
Okay, we have Amit on the call. Please feel free to ask questions.
Yeah, hi Amit, this is Vivek. Quick question for you. Since you mentioned that you are creating, or the system creates a digital twin, can the user actually find a product in a store? There are 2 aspects. One, you try and find a product, which aisle, which location that we get to the store, get to the product, and then of course about the product is through the app.
Yeah. So yes, we're mapping the store in a crowd-based solution, meaning every experience actually enhancing more points, more location into the map, eventually creating a full map. But we also integrate into existing planogram that retailers usually have. And yes, definitely we can navigate people and doing that, and believe that this tool could be really powerful also in front of a category, because sometimes you get like a lot of products on the same thing, and getting this able to filter up what you want is pretty awesome. So yeah, thanks.
Yep, thank you.
Thank you, Vivek. You may be seeing poll on your screen. Please feel free to respond to that. Any other question for Amit?
I was curious, the interface there looked like it was like you're typing in something. Do you have something in mind for making it easier for people to ask the AR to help you find things? Or I'm curious how that would actually be as an experience as an end user.
Yes, actually there was like a brief moment there with this. This is the latest advancement of what we did. So we started from hardcore machine learning, computer vision kind of approach, and slowly integrated more into VLM and LLM to either understand better the product, but also provide a more seamless kind of conversation in front of the shelf. So yes, you can think of the idea, Apple, intelligence is, clicking one image and getting into a chat with ChatGPT. Just think it much more robust in a way where you can click on products and then start chatting on them, or you can click on a filter and start chatting on them. So yeah, definitely.
I just think that the obvious use case is I'm in the shop, I can't find the thing. Hey, tell me where this thing is, and then it starts guiding you and you find the product.
Yeah, and it could recommend you about, something cool for, dinner tonight or something like that. So yeah, really possibilities are endless. And I think, what's really important to mention here is it's a new retail media platform. If you think about it, there is 80% of shoppers are still in store and only 20% of kind of advertising going there. And the reason is mainly because there are no measurable results that we can actually, rely on and have an ROI as a brand. So what we provide here is a much more interactive way to connect shoppers and brands inside the physical stores and start this interactive experience for both of them.
Thank you. Thanks a lot, Bryce. We can take
one question, Amit. So if I may quickly, what's the revenue or projection are you looking at? It's a great product, by the way.
So we have a solid MRR, I would say ARR of 250. And this year we're aiming into at least 1 million MRR and growing from there by 28, hopefully the 25 where we hit where we want.
So 250K in 2024 to $1 million in 2025. Okay, fantastic. So thanks a lot, Amit, for answering all the questions. Appreciate it. Now I would request our jury members to probably talk about 2 or 3 startups that stood out from their perspective. So probably quickly you can share names of the startups, why they stood out, and what are the names and why did you really like about them? I don't know who wanna,
I can go first if you're okay.
Please, Vivek.
Okay, for me, I think PureSight jumped out, and purely because it's a real problem with kids today, and we have to, solve that in terms of protecting them. Everyone has a screen, has not 1 screen, but 5 screens, always on screen. So solving that problem and working it with the parents and with the community, I think jumped out for me. And the second one, actually, the VR actually jumped out. I see a lot of possibility there because the ads that you can bring in for a person in store, while, when you're online, you can get 1 million ads, but when you're in store, how do you attract a customer? Where do you take them? I think that also jumped out. And the last one, I think, that jumped out was which one was it? Sorry, I'm just pulling it out. QKids.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah. So that one also jumped out in terms of setting up marketing millions. I mean, I went on the website and I thought it's a quick win to be able to present yourself or present a product and actually drive some level of closure. To me, closure is key, and that's what it drives. So these are 3 that jumped out for me.
Fantastic. Thanks a lot, Vivek. Really appreciate your feedback, your insights. Who wants to go next? Mukesh?
Yeah, I can go. So I think similar with one difference. So I think PureSight has a very, very clear problem statement, relevant problem statement. And I think what I also liked about them is they've already gone into distribution with partnering with some people to how to distribute, identifying some sector areas. I think they're on the good trajectory there. Second one, I liked a good potential for Symfinity, the SIM Cloud. I think specifically in the areas where you need manual training, the physical training, like they were giving example of the medical doctors, education, airlines, etc., where you need to simulate a lot and you don't rely upon the books alone. I think that's a good market space if executed well. A third one is quick ads. I think a personalized video at scale. I think it's a good business model. I think there are competitors in the market. It's just about how to differentiate and scale it forward.
Thank you. Thanks a lot, Mukesh. Appreciate it. Bryce, would you go next, please?
Yeah, look, a couple that were really nice. So PureSight, I've got 4 kids. The problem is real. Very interested and keen in the space and have been for a number of years. So really keen to learn more about that one. And I felt felt like it has a real use case today. Look, the other one that I really found interesting, since I work for Amazon, I found home routes really fascinating to look at. And I think there's so many products that probably don't get exposed to customers through the global platforms. And I think anything that reduces the friction and makes it easier for smaller and more innovative companies to be able to get the products to market really quickly, efficiently, low cost, I think that's a benefit for everybody. So yeah, interesting to see that platform develop, and it looks like it's got a lot of scale ahead of it too. So those are kind of my thoughts on the products today.
Thanks a lot, Bryce. Appreciate your input. Jacob, would you like
Yeah,
to?
no, I think first of all, Pankaj and EthAum team, well done for this mix of startups, all touching on real issues, very innovative, good thinking around those topics. And I think, most of you touched on this. I think it's easier for PureSight to touch on that emotional angle, with most of us being parents and, seeing this as a real problem. So that emotional angle was, PureSight got it. But the others I could relate to very well was Symfinity, in terms of, everybody talked about it, the world of talent, human plus AI, how does that work together? And you need these sort of things to take us to the next level on that. And we are, great thought on, how you can, get shoppers to, get to the next stage. So all good stuff. And thank you for inviting me, and thanks for this opportunity.
Thank you. We will keep inviting you, Jacob. Don't worry about that. I really appreciate your support, Jacob. Saurabh?
Yeah, I think coming from the marketing background, I would say, the quick ads was something that really steal the show in terms of the marketing thing. But I still feel that there are a lot of competitors. The revenue model is something that they still need to look upon. Apart from that, like everyone said, PureSight is the perfect example because it touched us emotionally. We all have kids. We all know that the problem is real. And then the last one, Symfinity, which is actually trying to solve a real problem, which the institutions are facing. So yeah, I think these are the top 3 that I could think on top of my head as of now. But yeah, thanks so much, EthAum team, and Pankaj, to you and the entire team for inviting me as a juror on this platform.
Thank you, Saurabh. Appreciate that. Rajesh?
Yeah, thanks, Pankaj and Madhu. Fantastic lineup of startups. I agree with Jacob. All of them were touching upon some real issue, which has scalability, and that is what excited me. But 2 particular startups. When PureSight, I'm also a parent, go through a similar thing. So you touched the emotional part. I think that's a great future. This is a real problem to be solved, and if we can do this at scale, that's what I like about it. And bit about, because I'm also from a bit of a marketing background, quick ads, I think it has great potential, and there are a huge number of use cases in personalized video which can be used beyond ads as well. And I know these are being tried out by multiple people, but these 2 things stood out from me. The other part was that market research part, or investor research. That's solving a good problem actually. But I still have some doubts on the scalability part of it, because the market, in my opinion, is overcrowded there from research firms, and clear strategy of how it will compete with those has to be out.
Thank you.
Fantastic
Thank you, your comment brought smile on Vinita's face, and I'm sure she'll be willing to resolve your concerns around the competition. So thanks a lot, Rajesh. Tadli, would you please go next?
Yes. First of all, extremely interesting session. Thank you so much for having me over here. So to cut the chase, two of the startups that I have loved it, and it goes with most of the jury members, that is Infinity and Cookades, for almost all the obvious reasons that the juries have mentioned. And apart from that, I also like ATG, which offers a compelling investment opportunity in the healthcare sector. And lastly, PureSight has immense potential, having a teenage daughter at home again. So that is real. So yeah.
Thank you, Pipli. Appreciate it. Deep, you're on mute.
Yeah. All of these pitches are very relevant, solves bang on real world problem. But given my background and the type of CXO problems people like me solve, if I put just in the lens of the dollar value, it brings the differentiation and pure scalability. I see a huge potential in Perceive now, given the differentiation they're bringing in, how the problem they're solving is, I know what they got there is a lot of people are trying to get there and they're still differentiating themselves. Two, VR, it's a app solution for something everyone needs. Everyone goes to a store and thinks of, oh, I wish I had this app, which VR is bringing in. It has got huge potential, just needs the right revenue model and the direction from the like you guys. PureSight, close to heart, and Mangon, everyone is there. So I see the scalability.
Thank you. Thanks a lot, Deep. Rajat had to drop off, and he did mention PureSight in his comment. But again, I think, I truly believe that all the startups have done really fantastic job. And again, as I say all the time, this is not easy to put all the key information in 4 minutes, and they have been able to do so really well. So much kudos, much appreciation to startups for this presentation, right? It is like drinking from fire hose for the jury members as well. 11 presentations and 90 minutes long session, providing feedback, asking questions, not an easy job. So again, thanks a lot, all the jury members, all the startups who were supporting this session today. I think the easiest job was for me because I was just listening in and asking everybody to go next and go next. Okay, so again, thanks everybody. I think it's extremely important to support the community. So if we are able to reconnect again and provide support to each other with different kind of initiatives, then that would be fantastic. Thank you, and we'll reconnect soon. Thank you.
Thank you, Pankaj.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you.
Thank you, everyone.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Thank you, everyone.